The wait is over. That's the shot. So it's won by the Malaysian. But would you believe it? Totally dominant. What a shot. Well, the unseeded pair made history today in a simply thrilling and dramatic match. Sign and ale. They've done it. Fantastic. Look at the celebrations. One in style. She's done it. The Yonex All England champion. So just one more final to come, and what a final it will be, because history will be made, because no player from either Chinese Taipei or from Thailand has ever won a title here at the All England Championships. This, the women's singles draw 4 seeds in semi-finals from 4 different nations, and we're down to the final 2.
2, 1. This is the Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships and the women's singles final. Let's welcome the players. First out, the number 1 seed from Chinese Taipei, Tai Su Ying.
The current world number 1, Tai Su Ying, makes history because no player from Chinese Taipei has even contested an All England final prior to this year.
And let's have a massive Birmingham welcome for her opponents, the number 5 seed from Thailand, Ratchanok, Intanon.
The former world champion, the former world number 1, appearing today in her second All England final. 4 years ago, she was beaten by the Dane, Tina Bown, who in 2013 was playing her last ever tournament, and she left the Barclaycard Arena with her 3rd All England title. It's a second chance for Ratchanok to lift the greatest prize of all as far as Super Series is concerned. World number 1 against the former world number 1. 2 players who each won 3 Super Series titles last year. Ratchanok Intanon 3 Super Series titles in 3 weeks. Something that had never been achieved before. So Tai Su Ying, 22-year-old, born in Kaohsiung. She is the current world number 1. She has been the number 1 since the 1st of December at the end of last year, so this is her 15th week. She also finished the year last year as the number 1 player on the Super Series standings. Prior to this year, she'd been in 3 semi-finals here at the All England, but becomes the first player from her country to actually contest an All England final. Well, her matches, her only big problem was actually in the semi-final, having disposed of the Olympic silver medalist number 6 seed Pusana Venkata Sindhu in the quarterfinal in 2 straight games yesterday. In a repeat of the final from the Super Series finals last year, she beat Sung Ji Hyung, having dropped the opening game, incidentally in her second round against Mitani. In that opening game, which she eventually won 27-25, she had been 1-9 down and saved 4 game points. So the indication this week is she's been a bit of a slow starter to matches. But as we've said before, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So to the number 5 seed, Ratchanok Intanon, who turned 22 last month. She went up 1 place in the world ranking this week to number 7, but had 2 wonderful weeks as world number 1 from the 21st of April last year after winning her 3rd consecutive Super Series title in as many weeks. She was world champion in 2013 in Guangzhou, and as far as she is concerned, well, she had a real battle in her quarterfinal against the world and Olympic champion and winner of this title 2 years ago, Carolina Marin. She was 11-18 down in that deciding game before winning 10 straight points to close it out in 1 hour and 18 minutes. Yesterday's semi-final against Akane Yamaguchi, the number 7 seed from Japan. In fact, she was 12-16 down in the first game there and came back to win. Well, this will be the 14th meeting between these two players of the previous 13. It is Ratchanok Intanon who holds the advantage, just. But the last time that they met was in the group stage of the Super Series finals, and it was Ying who won in 2 straight games. Has to be said, though, as we look at our court officials, Alan Potter from England is the umpire and Gavin Smith is the service judge. Has to be said, those Super Series finals, that Ratchanok Intanon, after that match against Ying, actually had to withdraw injured from the tournament. So perhaps we shouldn't read too much into that last head-to-head result.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ying, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Ratchanok Intanon, Thailand. Ratchanok Intanon to serve. Level. Play.
So the women's singles final. History will be made. Is being made today. Well, Steen, I can remember you and I discussing in Guangzhou at those World Championships in 2013 what an exciting time it was for women's singles. It was a discipline that many people had said was totally dominated by the Chinese players, and both you and I discussed the fact that it was about to enter a new era, and so many good, exciting players. And I have to say, the 2 on court right now are 2 of the most exciting and naturally gifted players. But the significant thing is, this is the 3rd time in only 4 years that no Chinese players involved in the final here at the All England, and the 2nd time in 4 years that no Chinese players even in semi-final stage.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a worrying time for the Chinese women's singles. They have some talent though, and we've seen a player like the tall Sun Yu do very well, and He Zhao has won Super Series. They have a very promising youngster in Chen Yufei. So it's not like they're out of the competition in any way. It's just that the other countries, they are sharpening up as well, and they've been working on these talents for a number of years. So it's interesting to see what kind of talent comes out of China in the next 1 or 2 seasons to challenge the best players at the moment in the world.
Yeah. Just wide.
Three, 2.
Well, in my opinion, Steen, not only 2 of the most talented players in the world, but the 2 most, I was going to say naturally gifted players, but easy, relaxed hitting motions. They make it look easy. Nothing comes easily. You have to work very hard to have this sort of skill level. But they both have such imagination as well as players. They play the unusual shot, go for angles that other players wouldn't necessarily think of.
Yeah. two of the absolutely best technical players. And that's the beauty of the situation in women's singles. There's so many different playing styles. It's not only one style that is prevailing, and I think we discussed it yesterday that these players are pushing each other to sort of get better in all areas of the game, and this is legend era in my opinion. We had it in men's singles around 2004 with a lot of personalities, a lot of exciting players to watch. Not that the players nowadays are not exciting and so on, but there's still some playing Lee Chong-wei, Lin Dan. They're still in the tournament. They're still winning All England. But they started out for Lee Chong-wei. He started making his way in 2003 and 4, and of course other good men's singles players there.
Just exemplifying what I was saying earlier. The imagination, cross-court net shot, and then going for that acute angle across court, and having the technique and the skill to be able to make it count.
Challenge.
Well, that looked to me as if it had landed well in. Well, not well in, but certainly plumb on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 7-4. Play. Service over. 5-7.
Just proving that she too can hit the disguise angle across court and around the head position.
Oi, fantastic shot.
I don't believe it. Well, that really is a moment of magic. She waited until it had come out of the tumble and calmly played the cross-court net shot for the winner. That's going wide. Yeah, and she's pointing back towards the line.
Service over, 8-7.
There must be some kind of nervousness standing in your first All England final. It was quite a bit wide.
Yeah.
Service over, 8-all. Service over, 9-8.
I guess there's a little bit of nerves kicking in there. You really don't want to misjudge anything, then rather play and take your chances in the rally.
Yeah.
And I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
Well judged. Yeah, very well judged. So, to the mid-game interval, the current world number one with a 2-point advantage against the former world number one.
Drinks there for Ratchanok Intanon. One probably some kind of sports drink and the other one possibly mineral water.
Rafa Nadal always has two different bottles of liquid and drink one exactly as you describe.
Play.
Oh, delightful.
Service over, 10-11.
Just drops the racket head at the last moment, having looked as if she was going to lift it to play the little block. Missed it.
He was the biggest fan of Ratchanok Intanon
11-4.
in the spectator seating. absolutely delighted was he when she came back from 7 points down against Carolina Marin in the quarterfinal.
Yes, he's been here every day, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So
12-11.
all 3 points since the mid-game interval have been won by the former world champion, Ratchanok Intanon. Just wide. Well, there's a challenge here. I fear that might be a wasted challenge because that looked well wide to me, Steen, but you're in a slightly better position to see. What do you think?
I think it's out as well, but I think it's okay to take a look.
Yeah.
After all, it's more than halfway through the first game, unless it goes to extra points, so...
Well, let's see what's Hawkeye determined. Yeah, was out. Good call, line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 12 all. Play.
Oh, she weathered the storm, Tai Su Ying. She was pushed and pulled and made to twist and turn.
13-12.
Look at that. That's in.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another challenge.
Ratchanok Intanon challenges. Call in.
Well, this is badminton of the very, very highest quality at the moment. The pace of shot, pace of the rallies. Caught the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's got no challenges left in this opening game. Ratchanok Intanon.
No, and now the first challenge doesn't look so good.
No challenges remaining. 14-12.
But great display so far in this first game, and also noticing how both players are using all 4 corners or all areas of the court.
Yeah.
They've adjusted to that slight drift that's here in the huge arena in Birmingham.
Pace of that. Even the clears are played with pace.
Yeah.
15-12.
And that's what the best players are really, really good at. Adjusting through the tournament.
Brilliant neck shot. Short lift. Yeah. And now a run of 5 straight points from Tai Su Ying.
16-12.
It crawled over the net.
Service over. 13-16. 14-16.
She was there. Ratchanok had it come over. Covered that one well. The easiest shot from Tai Tzu Ying. The cross long there, and Ratchanok, she anticipated it. Punished her opponent. And all level now after 4 straight points from Ratchanok Intanon.
It's been a strange scoring pattern, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. There's still signs to me that Ratchanok, when lunging forward or pushing forward, is still not 100% physically fit after that knee injury.
Yes, I agree with that. So what a fantastic effort to reach the All England final and be in with a chance to win it.
Yeah. Well, court needs to be mopped.
18-16.
Well, one feels that the next couple of rallies. Well, I daren't say it again, actually. Because Ratchanok came back before.
She won 10 in a row against Marin.
What am I saying?
Good shot. I really like that shot where she crossed to the forehand of Ratchanok. Always good to play cross back on a cross shot.
Oh, she was waiting for it. She was waiting for it. Good anticipation from Tai Tzu Ying to bring her to game point opportunities.
20, game point 16.
Absolutely standing waiting for that. Brilliant, clinical finish, and Tai Tzu Ying is already making history by just being in the final. Is just one game away from winning the title. 21-16. That opening game, excellent opening game in 22 minutes.
所以你的风可以攻下去，因为很叫。
ถ้ารู้ว่าเขาตัดคูโบเลยตัดคูโบเลยเรียนตรงชั้นเก็บไปเลยนะตรงชั้นเลยอย่าไปชั้นเดียวกันนะที่หลังก็ถูกแล้วคือเอาแบบง่ายๆเล่นผูกลอยนะเล่นแบบถ้าลูกเชฟอย่ายอมก็งัดนะงัดเตรียมรับมั่นใจตัวเองรับได้นะมั่นใจถ้ารับถ้าไม่รับ
但是还有他多点会慢下来，所以你要先准备第一拍。防守的意识要好，不要反攻，要抓快一点，让他打慢一点，再去要往前有机会抢到上球，因为他
20 seconds, 20 seconds.
So the call of 20 seconds is always an indication for the players to return to court.
Su Ying asked for the court to be mocked a little extra.
Well, history in the making. One game away.
Second game, level.
Ratchanok Intanon has got to come from behind if she's to win Thailand's first ever All England title. Lovely play, lovely skill from Ratchanok Intanon. And Steen, I was saying about this is the third time in 4 years that we haven't had a Chinese player in the final. That's been a regular in the women's singles. But I think the development of the game, picking up on something you said earlier, I mean, we're guaranteed for only the 10th time in Super Series history that all 5 titles will go to players from 5 different countries. That's an easy put away. And that, once again, is an indication it's not just the women's singles, that the sport of badminton is in a very healthy situation right now with a spread of nations right across all disciplines.
Yeah, it's a really interesting situation for us as viewers and commentators and so on. This year we'll have 4 brand new champions.
Yeah.
Only repeat winner was Lee Chong-wei in men's singles.
Oh, look at that. What athletic ability.
I think this level, this women's singles final has been played at an amazingly high level. Given the importance of the match. I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah, neither player, they both must realise that one of them will make history, has shown really any sign of nerves.
No. Producing excellent shots. It's interesting because it seems like Ratchanok Intanon is going a little bit more on the attack here in the beginning of the second game.
Well, I can remember a number of years ago talking about the importance of net play in men's singles and feeling that it was almost the most important shot because that was the one that could possibly force the short lift and then the opportunity to play the winner. Women's singles has followed that direction completely. It's also very important now in women's singles. court coverage is so good, you can't expect to hit the winners from the back of the court.
No, definitely not. That's a key. That's a key thing to realize, that if you are relying on hitting winners from the back court all the time, then you're probably going to make a lot of mistakes as well.
Yeah.
Because the court coverage is extremely good. I had the feeling in the first game that they were both playing well, but Ratchanok was more or less conducting the rallies, that Ying was doing more of the running, and I'm interested to see whether Ratchanok Intanon can increase the pace over a longer period here in the second game if she decides to play a more attacking style.
Yeah, good judgment.
Well played. And she sets that up herself by putting Ying under pressure in her backhand side. Tai is not able to get the correct length on that shot.
7-3.
But that's because she's put under pressure.
Oh, brilliant. So fast to follow up that smash down her opponent's forehand side, waiting for the straight block, and then that wonderful guide across court.
And it's so soft guided that it's almost like the shuttle stays on her racket for a little while.
Yeah.
Tight spin there from Intanon.
8-4.
Oh, actually not so very tight, but very spinning.
Yeah. Oh, another brilliant net shot from Ratchanok Intanon. Another net cord.
9-4.
Oh, that's amazing. Perfect.
5-9.
Looked like she avoided an emotional challenge there.
Yes.
Ratchanok Intanon.
It's been wide.
Yeah. I think she would have played it if she'd been able to reach it. Tai.
6-9.
Wide.
7-9. Service over. 10-7.
challenge. There's a challenge here from Tai Su Ying.
Call in.
Seem to be straight on the line from my position.
Yes, indeed it was. So it's a 4-point advantage for Ratchanok Intanon at the mid-game interval.
Interval.
ตอนนี้รับได้ดีมากเขาเอาความคงความแรงหายไปเยอะแล้วใช่ป่ะแล้วเวลาเข้ามึงไปผูกเลยนะมึงใช้จังหวะแบบนี้นะไม่ถ้าเขาเดียวเราเดียวเขาไม่เราก็เดียวได้เดียวบางครั้งช้าป่ะเดียวป่ะอย่าเดียวเราเขาขับเราแต่หมายถึงว่าเรือเขาก็ช้าใช่แล้วก็เวลาจะเอาไปอยู่เขาก็ตกบาใช่ป่ะเล่นหน้าได้เดี๋ยวมาให้ไปช่วยเขาเล่นหน้า
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
还是先补最后，因为他上在固定上上不在，他慢慢他不会这个压力。
Over to play, please. (11-7). Play.
Body smash there by Tai Su Ying.
7-7. 8-11.
We haven't seen many of those so far in this match, have we?
Serve. 12-8.
Word. Oh! What a drop shot. Well, I think the shuttle had gone past her. Look, she's taking that. She appeared to be well off balance and the shuttle behind her, and yet still had the racket head control to play the perfect drop. What a super backhand from Tai Su Ying.
7-7. 9-13.
Smash again from Tai. I think Tai and the Chinese Taipei coach have discussed that she needs to be a little bit more controlling, that she needs to hit downwards a bit more from this side as well, because Ratchanok has had two great success in attacking from her backhand side, getting a little bit of help from that drift that has been here all week.
Good judgment. Oh, she's right back in it again, isn't she?
Service over. 14-11.
Again, spinning so much that it was impossible for Tai Tzu Ying to control the return.
Oh my goodness, completely mistimed that.
$15-11.
Opened her shoulders, turned her shoulders as if she was going to use the power play and hit a smash. And then checked the shot at the last moment to play the drop.
Good length. Yeah, good length on the clears there from Tai Tzu Ying. Great deception.
That's the one I think that did the damage.
Yeah.
13.
Almost like a double action, wasn't it? The little hold and flick.
Yeah, and the thing is that you can probably also just play the drop shot that we saw Ratchanok Intanon do in the first game, where she just blocks it straight. So they are opposite placements, and that makes it really, really difficult for the opponent to anticipate.
Well, how many net cords have we seen in this from both players? Oh, another one from Tai Tzu Ying.
15.
Once again, closes the deficit to just 1 point.
You can see that Ratchanok, she's realized what's going on, so she took the chance to put pressure on Tai Tzu Ying immediately on the service return.
Oh, that's an amazing get from deep in the forehand, driving out across court. Yeah, but you're right. Ratchanok was waiting for that cross court that second time, wasn't she?
$17-14.
Beautiful shots.
Unbelievable rally. Lift is long. My goodness, the pace of that Yeah, a couple of big gulps of air from Ratchanok Intanon.
Service over.
Well,
15.
Here comes the reverse
17.
slice.
yeah.
That does the damage because then all four corners have to be covered. Extremely difficult shot.
That's a good lift, isn't it? Oh, my goodness. Well, there's me saying it's so difficult to hit winners from the back of the court. Not if you're Tai Su Ying or
16,
Intanon.
17.
Look where her feet are. She's right at the back of the court.
She's been playing with great variation the last couple of rallies, Tai Su Ying.
Well, she's never been able to get back on level terms ever since
Service
her
over.
wall at this second game, Tai Su Ying.
16.
She's been playing catch up all the way. Brilliant. There's the variation you're talking about.
Yeah, but there's so many beautiful shots from both players. I mean, I just can't believe it.
Service over.
Yeah, it's
17, 18.
of the very, very highest quality. It's a joy to watch. I don't want this to end.
That was a bit rocky for Ratchanok Intanon. It was a bit imprecise. That flat
Service over.
lift and push.
19, 17.
Yes, interesting reaction after the rally from Tai Su Ying. The little clenched fist, the little celebration,
Service over.
urging herself on.
18, 19.
I don't see an awful lot of that. Once again, just 1 point in it. Brilliant! Pushing Tai Su Ying from side to side, bringing her forward, pushing her back. There's the bringing her forward, then the push her to the back of the court, then make her twist and turn.
Service over. 20.
What
Game
a
point.
rally.
18.
And 2 game point opportunities for Ratchanok Intanon to send this to a third and deciding game. Oh, there's got to be a challenge.
That's out.
That's
Sure.
Tai Su Ying
Wow.
challenges. Pulled in.
Didn't even look particularly close to me in badminton terms. I thought that was definitely out. Hawkeye will tell us for sure. Yes,
I can't bear to think if we hadn't have
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, then it would have been game for Ratchanok Intanon.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point of using modern technology, is to make sure the correct and fair decision is made.
Service over. 19-20. Play.
First time since the very first rally of this second game. Tai Tzu Ying gets back on level terms. It's 20 all, and we will require extra points until there's a clear 2-point winning margin.
2 points from the title, or 2 points from being absolutely level.
Yeah. The quality of net play. It is match point opportunity. Having just saved 2 game points, Tai Tzu Ying comes up with a perfect net shot. Championship point. It's gone long, and Tai Tzu Ying is the All England champion. Well, she made history by being the first player from her country ever to contest an All England final. And she's taken it a step further. She's the first player from Chinese Taipei to ever win a title here at the All England Championships. 21-16, 22-20 in a match lasting 50 minutes. A lucky fan will have the winning racket from Tai Tzu Ying. Well, that was badminton of the very, very highest quality. Every single rally, hard fought, quality shots. Yeah, come on, break into a smile. She's won. Yeah, what a match from Tai Tzu Ying. Let's find out her reactions to that superb victory. Let's go courtside with Howard Benson.
So let's get a word with our women's singles champion, Tai Tzu Ying, through our interpreter, Feng. A great match. What made the difference for you today?
非常精彩的比赛啊！今天是什么原因让你如此的优秀？
我想在这里比赛这么多天，而且我觉得在这里比赛的感觉非常好，就是大家都非常的支持着比赛。
I played many days here. I love it here, and all the fans support this game, support this tournament. I feel very good.
And what is it that makes the Yonex All England such a favourite tournament for all the players?
对于球员来说，为什么全英这场比赛这么受欢迎？
我想，因为它是一个历史悠久的比赛，而且有被称为就是小世界杯这样子对的称呼，然后我觉得大家都会非常的尽力在这个比赛。
It's a tournament with a longest industry, and fans love it here, so I think that's why it made it so popular.
Absolutely, and a final message to all your supporters that have been cheering you on here and watching on the TV at home.
最后就是对现场支持你的粉丝和在家在电视机前支持你的粉丝说几句话吧。
我这几天下来非常感谢现场的观众，还有就是大家熬夜的看着我比赛，然后跟我零时差的分享喜悦。
Many thanks to all the supporters and many people are staying late to watch my match, so I'm being very, very grateful.
Great stuff, and congratulations to the women's singles champion of the Yonex All England Open, Tai Tzu Ying!
Yes, a wonderful final and a very deserved champion, but spare a thought for the beaten finalists. Ah, now there's that lucky fan with the winning racket. Oh gosh, that'll be treasured. Well, playing catch-up all the way until 20 all. Saved 2 game point opportunities. Yeah, I think he's relieved as much as anything. The world #1 has become the All England champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the 2017
disappointment
All England
obviously
Open
for
Women's Singles.
Ratchanok Intanon, her second final here at the All England here today. And the second time she's had to settle for second best.
The presentations will be made by Diana Trope, President of Badminton England, and Paul Jepson, Managing Director of Yonex UK. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to acknowledge our match officials, our umpire Alan Potter and service judge Gavin Smith, both from England.
So Paul Jepson, Managing Director of Yonex UK, presenting the mementos to our court officials.
The 2017 women's singles runner-up from Thailand, Ratchanok Intanon.
Well, second time defeated at the All England Championships in her 11th Super Series tournament final today. And up until today she had 5 wins in Super Series finals and 5 losses.
Let's hear it for the 2017 Yonex All England Open Women's Singles Champion from Chinese Taipei, Tai Tzu Ying!
Tai Tzu Ying of Chinese Taipei. An 8th Super Series title. 3 Super Series titles last year. And here at the All England creates history. What a moment for her. Presentation made by
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yonex All England Open Women's Singles Champion for 2017
Badminton England.
is Tai Tzu Ying!
The All England title, the beaming smile. And what a wonderful, wonderful final it was. Steen, whilst that final didn't go the full distance, which all us neutrals I think were probably hoping for, I mean it was probably one of the best women's singles matches, highest quality that I've seen. It really was superb.
Fantastic match, and I think it deserved winner. I felt that Tai Tzu Ying was just that little bit better than Ratchanok Intanon today. I think the physicality might have done the difference. We have to remember Ratchanok was coming back from a knee injury, I think they've got some exciting matches waiting for them in the future. Those two girls, amongst many others, fantastic into the finals today.
Yes, it was, and once again, just to emphasise that only the 10th time in Super Series history we've had 10 years of Super Series. That's 13 events a year if you include the Super Series finals, and so there wasn't Super Series finals the first year, 2007. So that's an awful lot of tournaments, and this is only the 10th time that all 5 titles have gone to players from 5 different nations. And I think to emphasise the point that badminton's in a very, very healthy position, 3 of those previous occasions that the 5 titles went to players from 5 different nations were last year. And we've started this year with yet another occasion.
Definitely tough competition. Very, very tough competition. We can also see the disciplines, the 5 disciplines are increasing in depth. Some faster than others, but the depth is definitely coming as well. We could have broadcast very, very good matches even from day 1 of this tournament.
Yeah. Yes, there were very, very tough matches. I thought there was tough matches in the qualifying. Such was the quality of entry. Tai Tzu Ying, well, she's a quiet, unassuming person, but
she's got to work on her victory celebration. Yes. I'd say that.
Yes. But she's got a wonderful smile, and she's got the most wonderful, incredible racket skills. She and her opponent, Ratchanok Intanon, are just an absolute delight to watch. Yeah. Great sportsmanship displayed by both of them, always on court and always very polite and yes, the fans will treasure that moment, but not half as much as Tai Tzu Ying will treasure making history. I mean, you can't take away the first ever. You're always the first ever. There may be more players from Chinese Taipei.
Exactly. It's going to really sort of spur the other players on. If Tai can do it, then all the others, we have a chance. We saw Chou Tianqian, who was in the semi-final of the men's singles, stretch Li Chengwei to 3 games.
Yes, it's a nation on the rise as far as Chinese Taipei are concerned. But they have not only their first finalists, they have their first ever champion here at the All England Championships.